before the video actually begins and I go over all of the plans and set ideas for 2026, I want to go over with you guys as to why I have been absent from videos for about 4 months, I think now. 2025 wasn't the biggest year for me, and I don't think it was for a lot of people. It was a pretty dark year globally, had a lot of issues and personal issues, I believe, as well with a lot of people. For me, though, 2025 started great. It was a pretty good year for me to begin. It started, I guess I would say, kind of boring, but mostly good. Nothing too bad, but things were down spiraling toward the summer. Luckily, though, my spirits uplifted when I got to see my first concert this summer, which was the Ghost concert, and it was a pretty fun experience for myself, and I really enjoyed it, and I would love to do that again if I even had the opportunity to. But shortly after that, my mental health started to decline. I don't want to go into too much detail, obviously, but shortly, a few months, I should say, after, somewhere around October, I think for those who don't know yet, and from the live streams, there might have been some details and hints, and obviously through my social media accounts and all that, but I am single again, and for reasons I am not going to go over. I didn't really want to bring it up again, and I definitely didn't want to try to bring it up here, like a public image, but I wanted people to at least know that I am no longer with my ex-girlfriend anymore. And things happened, but I'm just going to leave it there. Nothing you guys should know, and I don't want to bring it to the public. Not everything that happens needs to be public information, obviously, but I at least want to let people know that we are no longer together. And that was my down point there for this year, was kind of just dealing with that and just going through that, and then the stresses of my job and working, because I've been working quite a lot, and I haven't really had a lot of time for YouTube and a lot of time for myself, really. It's just been kind of work, and then dealing with that for the past couple of months, and it's been really hard dealing with it. But I started to get better around the November, December time, end of November should be too exact, and I'm finally ready to come back and start making videos again, but it's taking a long process still, and it's a process I'm still trying to work around and still try to put into forth. So here's the 2026, and hopefully it being probably my best year ever. Let's really hope for it, because I really, really want to have a better year than last year. Alright, sorry for making it sad for everyone, but that's the truth. But now we're actually going to get over the main stuff for 2026. So, to start, we have a few ideas going around and things I want to go ahead and address real quick, just to get out of the way. As far as the plans go for 2026, the things that I want to have personal stuff goals with, I'm not doing resolutions, that's stupid. But I'm planning just to try to do the normal, do exercising, try to get into better shape, but I'm also trying to learn other things too. So during 2025, I bought FL Studio for my first time. I have not had a chance to fully learn it, but I want to take the chance this year to see if I can at least learn a little bit. Also, learn the guitar finally, see if I can actually learn guitar and see if I can actually play it properly. Besides that, I think it's just improving on my editing skills, trying to upload more videos this year, try to get more involved with the YouTube scene. Alright, but now let's go over the stuff that is going to happen with the channel. So there's a couple things I want to go over, and one of them includes just normal videos for the channel. In 2026, I have plans to continue to edit more videos and try to see if I can upload them as I go along. So far, I have 2 completed videos and 1 video still in the works, but it's taking a good bit of time, just again because of work and all that stuff. And then you guys obviously know, I have a couple of games that are going to be edited. I'm not going to share them here. I'm just going to let you guys see them, because I want you guys to be more excited about what's coming out. Also, announcement time. So, obviously, I think the biggest thing I want to go over is what's going to go on with some side stuff, because I have some ideas for side projects. And one of those is a podcast. So starting in 2026, somewhere around the first quarter, I'm planning on releasing the very first podcast that will be started with myself, Devin, and Brig. Obviously, you guys don't need an introduction to Devin. He is Whale Boy on YouTube. I will put his channel up in the description so you guys can go check him out. But Brig, on the other hand, goes by Gears, and I will also put his YouTube channel in the description down below so you guys can also check him out as well. He hasn't really been on the channel that much, but with these upcoming videos, yes, he will be. There's a couple more things I'd like to talk about, but I don't want to talk about them now because, again, I feel like it's too early, and we will discuss that later when it comes closer to time of said things happening, but you guys will be informed in the future, so look forward to that. All in all, I just plan on trying to actually continue to work on videos. I think not as energetic with this one, but I'm trying my best to see if I can actually continue to make content and see if I can do good with it, because there's a couple of videos and a couple of things I would like to release that you guys would be probably really nice to see. So that's just gonna be the goal for this year, is to try to work on more YouTube videos, work on my personal health, work on my physical health, and then work on some new hobbies and discover those. Oh, and one more thing. One more big thing, because it's happening this year, and I will show you guys a little snippet right here.
Started with the floors with warped wood. So I'd run back into the nether to grab some wood. And then I went deep slate tiles with wood to try to make some shelves for my chest. Looks not so good right now, and I get it, but I will improve on it later. I forgot to mention that I'm progressing through these days, but for now, everything is staying as is.
Yep, that's right. 200 Days is finally being worked on and should be finished somewhere around the first quarter of 2026. I am really, really hoping that it gets done somewhere around February or March, but I don't have a confirmed release date, at least for now. But look forward to 200 Days when it comes out. And that should wrap it up. Again, I want to thank you guys for listening to the beginning part. If you guys, didn't skip it, but I want to make sure everyone knows what happens, and just to know that I care and that I'm really appreciative of the people that have supported my channel for this long already. 2025 had some rough spots, but I also want to talk about the good stuff. 2025 had a lot of good stuff for me because I was able to make the most friends I ever had. Being able to talk to Brig, and then expanding that with a bunch of other people I play with, which you guys will see some videos with those at some point. And then obviously joining with Pixel Spider, which again I'll link his channel in the description as well, and just all this around. I would just want to thank everyone for everything, who is, even the people in my life, the personal people in my life, anyone who's watching this video. Again, that would be Devin, Brig, and then Jerry. Thanks to Ty, Wyatt, all those people, and so many more. Logan, Annika, Wildcat, Daniel, all you guys have been super fun to hang out with. It's been awesome to make my year as best as I could, even during the hardest points of my life. And I couldn't thank it enough for the world. And just with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.